All right, hello and welcome back. We're here with another one, more perpetuals, exactly what we need. Um, we're looking at RageTrade. They don't have a token yet, but if you're watching this when they do have a token, I'm not telling you to buy it. I don't own one. Obviously don't own any at this stage. I might then, I don't know. So it is an ETH perpetual, so you can only swap ETH, only do longs and shorts on ETH. Arbitrum, up to 10x leverage. It is different to, it's not a perpetual as in an option, like something on GMX, but this is actually just a swap, like a Uni V2 or V3 swap with some magic behind it. So you can stake existing LP tokens in Rage vaults to earn regular yield plus the Rage swap fees. So LP tokens as in from Balancer and Curve and all this type of thing. Yeah, so you recycle your liquidity. They've got this thing that they call omni-chain recycle liquidity. So it's staking your LP tokens from Aave, any other market makers or money market, sorry. And it can be on any other chain as well. So with Layer 0 and Stargate, they can pull liquidity from any EVM, and I believe any non-EVM as well, potentially. But basically, you can just pull any LP token from anywhere and just get some sweet, deep liquidity. And so staking your LP tokens from Curve, for example, allows you to accrue yield, allows RageTrade to accrue the yield on 80% of the position, and they can pull 20% of that liquidity into their vault when they need it for when people take out these swaps. So this is the perpetual. So it's a Uni V3 virtual automated market maker. So traders and LPs use virtual tokens to place orders on a virtual automated market maker. They're the synthetic representations of actual tokens in the spot market, like ETH or USDC. And this is just a little screen grab of what a trade actually looks like in their window. So it's pretty straightforward. Everything's there that you need. So the actual vault, the 8020 vault, is a Uni V3 vault. It's got the goal of emulating what an ETH USDC position in a Uni V2 would give you, what those rewards. So 80% of the TVL is sitting in the protocols where your LP token came from, and 20% of it can be used as liquidity for the virtual automated market maker. So you're getting basically all of the yield from the regular LP token, plus the trading fees on Rage, and Rage once the token's released. There's not a whole lot of information I've been able to find on it, on what it actually does or what the value capture is for it, but we'll have to see. So this is the actual mechanism for how the vaults work. So all the liquidity is held in these external programs, protocols until the liquidity is needed, and then it moves it over as it does. So as the price moves up and down, and all people take trades out, the vault will accumulate a permanent loss, obviously, because it's like a Uni V2 position, like a Uni V3 position. As price moves, you have impermanent loss. So it will take out perps in the other direction to hedge the delta of that. So on a daily basis, this is recalibrated. So the profit and loss is realized from that delta. So the price moves one direction, but you hedge the other way, so it's neutral. And then all those profits and losses are reassessed and the pool's rebalanced. So yeah, once a day, if the price is moving from, the vault's moving from 50-50 weighting to one side, it'll reset the vault to that new price point, but at 50-50 weighting. So it can accumulate. The vault can go to risk on in a sense, and so they have a function where the vault is reset. So after accumulating 20% of the vault size, the vault will be closed and reopened again. So this doesn't happen very often. You need a pretty significant price move. So this is the chart here of how many times it's happened. So this is back testing from 2019. So it's happened, 7 times. So the price has to move up 100% to the upside in a daily span, or 50% to the downside. So it's pretty rare. With something like ETH, it doesn't generally have swings that large. So yeah, so the revenue. So unlike GMX, where GLP holders are betting or taking the opposite side of the trade to people who use GMX, to traders who use GMX. So if traders go on a hot streak and keep winning, GLP holders are going to get rinsed basically. So, but they're not, because most traders are bad and the market usually wins. In this case, that is the GLP holders, so they get a pretty handsome reward, but that could not always be the case. So this is the cycle of collecting fees. So a RageTrade longs, the LP becomes short. There's trading fees associated with that, and then the price on Rage of ETH will move higher. So arbitrage will come in and buy that ETH up to bring the price back down to normal. There's trade fees there, and then once the price is back to normal, the people start longing again. So there's just fees all the way around. And these arbitrages are, there's actually on their docs, on the RageTrade docs, there's if you wanted to become one of these arbitrages, they have all the necessary walkthroughs and codes and set up to actually set up one of these accounts and perform this side of the deal, I guess. So yeah, there's not much else to it. It's pretty straightforward. It's a unique system to achieve this liquidity. It's got to be the way to get the deepest liquidity, just be able to pull it from everywhere else. At the moment, they only have Tribe Crypto open, the Tribe Crypto Vault open, but they do have plans to do quite a bit of stuff. I'll pick up the other chart here of all the protocols that they plan to add to, where is it? So this is all of the everything they're adding soon. So they've only got the Curve Tribe Crypto at the moment, but they've got Ethereum Avalanche by Binance Smart Chain, so they've got heaps of stuff. So once all that is open and running, it's going to be obviously a lot of liquidity being recycled. The Delta Neutral Vaults is there's other strategies popping up. So and that's not in a sense the how the LP vaults at Delta Neutral. This is talking about the so GLP holders can actually stake their tokens in RageTrade as well in the future, and so that'll be a way for them to mitigate that risk of taking the opposite side of the market, trade to the market. So it would be a smaller payout because you're getting, I believe anyway, you're not getting the full efficiency of being a GLP holder because you're taking on less risk, so you're just getting lesser reward. So it's instead of you can hold GLP, but instead of taking the other side of the trade of the market, you can have your delta hedged and everything through RageTrade and just collect fees. And it is early for Uni V3. It wasn't released that long ago, so there's a lot of potential for the efficiency of these pools to grow. And constantly new strategies coming up. So this could be the actual swaps and the fees and everything, and the concentration of liquidity. All that could be improved massively. So there's that to look out for as well. So this is basically the interface. You can see at the moment there's the vault exposure. So only 2.5% of the actual LP tokens that are staked, the Tribe Crypto tokens that are staked, is actually being used. So that's most of it is basically just accruing yield as usual. But this is still pretty early days, so not a lot of people using it. So once your user base picks up, obviously this will move from 97% to potentially 80%. I think that's the goal anyway. As I said, yeah, they don't have a token, but that is planned, and we'll have to see what the value capture is of that, obviously. So yeah, not much else for that. This is again the trading window. This is a $6 long that I've got on just to see what it looks like. Yeah, that's about it. Rightio.